Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Our Flippin' Farmstead. Today we're going to be in the kitchen and I'm going to make a new recipe that I found on Pinterest that we've never tried before, but I'm going to go ahead and share it with you, and I'm going to flip you around and show you everything that we need to make this recipe, and then I'll tell you what the name of it is. This is everything you're going to need to make this recipe. You can use canned chicken or shredded chicken, but I just got these rotisserie chickens from Walmart because I want to do it quick. And then you can use any corn you want, but I'm going to use this fire roasted corn. We really like this. Sour cream, black beans, those are optional. Rotel, cream of chicken. This cheese is also optional. Refried beans, I'm going to make those on the side with some cheese. Doritos and cheese. This is going to be called Dorito chicken casserole. And so let me get this chicken shredded and then we'll mix up all the ingredients. Alright, so I'm just shredding this other chicken off of this rotisserie chicken I got at the Walmart. Make sure I'm not getting any gristle or bone or anything like that in there. And I get all the meat off of the chicken. No, sir, you may not have none. I'm going to take it over to my stand mixer and let the stand mixer shred it a little bit better. But right now I'm just getting all the meat off of this rotisserie chicken the best I can without wasting any. So this is all the chicken off of the rotisserie chicken off of the bones. I'm going to take it over here to my stand mixer and I'm going to put it in there and let it shred it up. It does a really good job. So I'll bring you back when I've shredded this up. This is what our shredded chicken looks like after I put it in my mixer. And now we're going to start adding the wet ingredients. Alright, so I've already taken the lids off of our cream of chicken, our black beans, our rotel, and I measured out some sour cream. And so we're just going to put all this in here and mix it up. You can do this in a bowl, but I don't like messing up more dishes than I have to wash. So we're just going to dump all of this in there. Now, I didn't drain this rotel, but I did drain most of these beans. And then we're going to do 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. And then I bought this queso. You can also use regular cheese if you want, but I'm going to just put some of this in there. We like things cheesy around here. If I can get it open. Alright, here's a tip for all. If y'all are trying to open a jar and you can't get it to open, I just got that to open, but if you can't get it to open, if you'll take a knife and stab in the top of it and actually make a hole, it releases the vapor lock on there, and then it'll be easy to open. So we're just going to take some of this and we're just going to scoop it in there. And I'm not using any particular measurement. I'm just measuring with my heart. And so, I mean, I use the majority of that jar, but we're just going to mix all of this up and then I'll add my corn. Now I'm just going to add this fire roasted corn. Alright, and then I'm going to add my sour cream.
Let me stop recording.
Looks good. I'll take some of that. All right, I'm gonna just smooth this down into my pan. And you're supposed to preheat your oven at 350. I could have tried that piece. So there's nothing. There's a pro tip. Before you turn your oven on, make sure there's nothing in it. I melted a plastic bowl the other day. So double check your oven. Make sure you're not storing nothing in there. We're all guilty of shoving stuff in there. Pans and stuff. And make sure your oven is empty before you turn it on. Or you'll melt Grandma's Tupperware bowl. Alright, I got this all smoothed out in the pan here. Now, alright, now comes the secret ingredient. This is not big of a secret. We're going to take these Doritos and we're just going to smash them as much as we can in this bag. Now, a lot of times I will go ahead and pop the bag, the top of the bag, and then roll it back down so I can smash it. That looks over there, and then you can give it a good crunch. Then I shake these Doritos on top of this chicken.
I love Doritos.
And I guess you could use any kind of Doritos you like, but and then on top of that, you're going to add as little or as much whatever kind of shred cheese you want. This is Colby Jack. This my camera woman is trying to. We like it cheesy around here. Now you're just going to put this in your oven. It says at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes or until that your cheese is melty and bubbly. I have a gas oven and it cooks stuff ridiculously fast. So I don't know if that's how long it'll take, but this is what it looks like before it goes in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. There it is in my oven. Ignore my dirty oven. It needs cleaned, but there it is inside the oven. There it is. Melty and done. I'll bring you back when Big D and the kids get home from the farm. They went to go do chores, and we'll let Big D tell you what he thinks about the flavor. Is the Dorito chicken casserole and my refried beans with the melted cheese. Alright, we're going to give this to Big D and let him tell us what he thinks about new recipe.
Good.